Hello, my name is Amina and today I would like to discuss a question: should we do everything we can simply because we can? I am talking about the topic of de-extinction. In 2024, news headlines were filled with excitement about a scientific breakthrough: the creation of dire wolves, a species that vanished over 10,000 years ago. But should we support the development of these technologies? Is it really that important? In my opinion, people need to seriously rethink that. First of all, de-extinction demands massive funding for laboratories and gene editing. Meanwhile, over 1 million living species are at risk of extinction due to climate change and pollution. Every dollar spent resurrecting the dead is a dollar not spent saving the living. Why would we spend millions reviving a species from the Ice Age if we cannot even protect the ones standing before us today? Moreover, if these animals are kept in captivity, what purpose do they serve outside of being scientific displays? And at the same time, there is ecological uncertainty and risk regarding integrating them into ecosystems. The dire wolf disappeared partly because its prey, the entire Ice Age megafauna, disappeared. But that's just one example. Can you imagine what reintroducing any extinct species would do to the world? Well, it would most likely destabilize food webs or even spread diseases. Ukraine is already sadly an example of what ecological imbalance looks like. The war has destroyed wetlands, poisoned soil, and burned our forests. According to Ukrainian Nature Conservation Group, about one-third of protected territories have been damaged or occupied since 2022, while the habitats that once supported animals like the wild oryx or steppe mammoth haven't existed for a very long time. This leads me to the point that Ukraine should invest money in restoring natural reserves like Ascania Nova, reviving the Polisia wetlands, or supporting ecotourism in the Carpathians to save what we still can. There is also an ethical and legal side to this topic. Who decides when and which species should be revived? There is currently no clear international legal framework that regulates the extinction. The extinction is not a progress if it distracts us from our real duties, so I think the answer to the question I started my speech with is: humanity does not need to play God, it needs to learn to coexist. A much better way to save our planet would be to fund reforestation, for example on the burnt lands of Kherson or Chernihiv, to reserve wetlands in the Dnipro region, to support local conservation programs, to rebuild the nature destroyed by bombs or by a human hand. All of this would be the necessary effort to prevent new extinctions, so that the question of reviving them would never even come up. Thank you.